Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were in this dungeon on a rescue mission. Apparently, some angels have been held captive by a vampire. So we're gonna go ahead and deal with the vampire, while also killing the same usual enemies as we have been seeing in Paprika Desert. You know, RPG Maker 1 has a hard limit to how many monsters you can create. I'm betting that this game reached that limit, which is why all of these optional dungeons here have the same encounters. Also, we found helpful poultry again. That chicken is probably my favorite character in the game. Possibly. He's just kind of interesting in how he just randomly shows up in places. Actually, here's a question. How is he not dead? He's here in Paprika Desert, and he's not dead. I kind of want him as a party member, because he's probably actually pretty capable. Unfortunately, no, he's not going to be a secret character, because we've already seen the party selection screen, and it is not built to allow a 9th party member. Ah, well. I at least already had a decently strong chicken on my team once before on this adventure. Twice, actually, considering this is New Game Plus. I mean, he changed back into a human, but still, that was a fun part of the adventure. Okay, I see what we're lighting these torches for now. I wonder if we were able to see that from the other side of the building. One of these. One of these. Oh, wait, 2 of those. Almost out of fish. And at this point in the game, I don't think I can buy any more. Which is fine. There are stronger items we can buy instead. Bye. Tell you what, considering that maze we started with in this dungeon, Jersey probably would have been a better choice. With her ability to get more first attacks and thus more opportunities to run from battle. You know, this was a very simple puzzle. Just go to the rooms, light up the torches, and then come up here and touch the torches. I don't really mind this. There are simple puzzles all over the place in this game, but there's also obnoxious puzzles. So when simple puzzles come along, it's like, I'm okay with this. Gives me something to do besides just fight monsters. Apparently we are here. I'm gonna heal up a little bit more. So the angels are gonna be here along with the vampire. Vampires. We're gonna have a multi-enemy boss fight. Alright, bring it. Familio. A group of ripe and plucky Elvenians have come to challenge us and set free those 3 winged creatures of light who were also once so foolish as to set foot into our realm and oppose us. You will regret it soon enough. Viovis. Fear not, we won't completely destroy you. After all, we find the blood of fragile but headstrong and willful mortals like yourselves to readily serve as a meal fit for us. With such delicious spirit in you, you too shall serve us well for decades to come, just as those 3 divine beings we enslaved to further our magical powers still serve us. Honestly, the unconditional love that these angels never cease to have for you weaklings, cross-bearing Elvenian mortals, just amazes me. What meaning is there in sacred bonds? Look at what trouble it has gotten you both in now. Okay, question. Do you three have any bond? Dama. Okay, the fact that these three each have their own name means we're not going to be able to use group attacks against them. But that's okay, because I don't think we have any group attacks that we've been using against them. But it does also mean that each one of them is going to be a different sort of threat. We delight in feeding endlessly on the souls of heavenly creatures too loving and sentimental to fight back, and now we shall prey upon you as well. A grand banquet shall be held tonight for all who are born from the abyss, with your souls. Yep. Or no. Actually, they just have different names, otherwise they are probably all the same. Well, on that note, what have we got here? Oh, wait, no, they actually are different. They have the same name, but they are different. One has... let's see here. Well, first off, each of them has 2,500 HP, but each of them are a different element. This one is fire element, weak against water. This one is water element, weak against thunder. And this one's thunder element, weak against fire. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. Thank you for the immediate chartness guide. And now I have it. With that in mind, Uri's attack all spells is really only be really good against one of them. So, not gonna do that. Instead, just go ahead and attack the one. Petrification, of course, is not going to be useful, so attack all. I can't remember if this has an element associated with it, but we'll find out here. Same with Seal Nay Arath. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's an element of some sort. They kind of hurt. Okay, well the one on the right is weak against fire, which means Tessera's attack that she just used is fire elemental. Okay, do we have another plan? I forgot that, Uri also had instant death. Only works against groups. Yeah, probably not worth it. Considering Uri tends to go last or close to it, his weapon does the killing. Okay, what else have we got here? Agility down for single target. 40 damage, 100 damage. Okay, boost your attack real quick. Tessera, K Nectar, Paprika, White Cherry. It is interesting how sometimes in RPG Maker 1, sound effects do not play. Okay, we need to be making some forward progression in this fight, so that is enough of a boost, I think. Now from here, another K Nectar, and another White Cherry. This is going to be a tough fight. I have a feeling that maybe this should have been a place to bring Dusk along. That said, thank goodness that Uri is able to attack with those 2 legendary weapons. I should be able to survive this fight. I suppose I could try paralysis. I've been avoiding it for boss fights lately because of how much luck has been on my side with paralyzing bosses. I guess we could try it once. I don't necessarily need to. So, paralysis is an option. Might actually be a good option given the circumstances. Because it may have allowed me to defeat that one before it could come in and potentially kill one of us. Speaking of which, this turn's going to be spent healing. Otherwise, I think I've got this. If I wound up failing, I do have some accessories that would reduce damage from certain elements of spells. That would have definitely been beneficial for this fight. But all things considered, I'm feeling pretty good about this. So good that I don't feel bad for using paralysis now. I am confident enough that I could win this fight, even without paralysis, so I don't need to handicap myself. Okay, maybe I'm handicapping myself a little. It'd be no fun if both of them were paralyzed. Yeah, we haven't really been causing all that much damage, have we? I mean, a lot of damage on individual enemies, but as a group, not a whole lot. A part of me is wondering if SK was right, and maybe I didn't need to be doing this at level 45. Not really sure, though. A lot of these enemies have been... The random encounters have definitely been tough. I've only been at risk of dying to him once, but otherwise... They do hit hard, and it is beneficial to take them out as quickly as possible. Okay, that is the end of that fight. $30,000 experience, and that's probably with each of them being maxed at 9,999, which means we're still probably gaining more than 30,000 from the boss fight. Given the usage of giving us experience before the fight starts, so that it amounts to more what you see on screen. More than what you see on screen. Wow, level 51 for Paprika. That is... I have never been that high a level in RPG Maker 1 games before. And we received the vampire thing. Likely the last of the keys to get us into Bethel. What is this? There are still mortals who have grown stronger than us? Elvenians? We are losing our magical powers, brothers. No, so you're brothers. Are you talking literally or figuratively? Either way, that's still a bond. This is impossible. Jersey bravely holds up the pendant she wears, which bears the illusion of the Arath symbol before the vampire brothers. Divine Mother and Goddess of Fate, please grant me your strength, that with the light of admonishment we may persevere against their demonic power and either redeem them or banish them back to the abyss from which they came, that the spirits of these three divine sons of yours be freed at long last from the evil clutches of their dark tormentors. She cannot do this to us! One insignificant human girl's spirit cannot overpower us! I refuse to accept this to be true. How does she possess the strength to overcome us? Ah! Well, that was neat. Although, judging by the grim face of Jersey, she was probably hoping for salvation over destruction. Huh? Well, someone here's sure learned to kick that since the last time we had a heart-to-heart talk. They've turned to dust. Jersey really did just banish such powerful demons and free our brothers. Thank you, Jersey. If it weren't for your indomitable will... It is interesting that the angel was speaking in thoughts this time, considering lately they've had a habit of not needing to do that. I guess this time, since we're dealing with angel-sucking vampires, our guardian angels feel more need to be secretive about their conversation. Jersey's normal girlish expression finally returns to her face. I am just glad that we're safe now. Look! Our brothers have returned! You have saved us from our dark captors, sisters and human child. At last, we may return to watch out over the world from heaven once more. Yeah, how long has this been happening? 'Cause, oh boy, are you in for a surprise of what's going on in the world right now. For what you have done, we truly thank you, dear heavenly sisters and brave girl child, whose faith has persevered over the most powerful creatures of night. Your spirit is pure, young woman, pure enough to touch the goddess, and together with her reach out to the one human soul she longs now to redeem more than ever. Go forth to Bethel now, and meet with the Divine Mother and Azelis Arden. This shall be the last step of your journey. May her loving blessing carry you all safely there. Okay, so they're actually kind of aware of what's going on then. You heard them. Our last stop comes next. Are you really ready to meet him again, Michiru? Yes. I have forgiven him for what he did to me, even if he does not seek it. And he is still my responsibility. I am still the angel who guards him, and it is my duty as the goddess of love to bring Zeles back. Or continue to hold onto him with all of my heart to the very end, even if he rails against me. Then, let us go. It's too bad that we can't have that music continue playing as we enter this world map. Maybe if we had a world map to spare that was basically the exact same map but with different music. But there is also a limited amount of world maps you can create in RPG Maker 1, and this game definitely uses that limit. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and end this stream here today because I expect a lot to go on in Bethel, and I don't necessarily know that I have time for that. So, as they say, we're gonna go to the final optional dungeon and rescue the lost soul that resides there next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.